good now? Okay. Hi everyone, it's me, Cindy. And yes, I'm filming in a new location. I'm actually filming in my bedroom right now. And I think that from now on, whenever I film a video like this, it'll be in this location. So I think this counts as a new video of the new year for me. And I hope all of you are doing well. And here in Los Angeles, we've gone through the worst because I don't know, but most of you guys already heard that in the beginning of this year, we had some wildfires. But thanks to God that where I live, the fire is nowhere near, but we can still smell the unhealthy smoke in the air. And that's pretty much it. But my thoughts and prayers for those who lost their homes in the fire. I know it's really rough and devastating. Of course, after the fire was calmed down and all done, my mom and I actually went to one of the areas that were infected, and it's scary and sad. We went, since the daylight savings time, it's darker now because it's the spring forward season, but we can still see all the houses with all the locations that were houses, but now it's all burnt pieces and only the chimney is still there for most houses. And I swear, once, I don't think on Beverly Street in Altadena, Pasadena, California, that all the houses are all burned down, but only one house remained, and it's so. I swear that house must be the luckiest house in the world right now, because that house was the one house standing, literally, because their neighbor on both sides all lost their house. Only their house was last standing. And even my mom and I saw oh my god, this house is lucky. I swear that house was protected by God. Otherwise that house won't be there until this day. But my thoughts and prayers, of course, for those who are still recovering from the fires. And it's going to take some time to rebuild their homes, of course. Other than that, my situation is kind of complicated. Most houses, when you first buy them, is brand new. And as the house ages, a lot ants, bugs, and in your house that you don't want to see. But when you live in a house, sooner or later, you will bump into this kind of situation, and it's really annoying and stressing you out, if you know what I mean, guys. But now my mom and I has been taking care of our house to make it really, really extra super duper clean. And if we eat food, you had to hurry up and eat it, and then open the door and let all the food smell out of the house, because you know what, they're really clever, and sometimes they're really active, but when you live in an apartment complex, with a townhouse apartment complex, we're all living connected. And as the house ages, this kind of stuff happens like really rare, let's say. But my mom and I are being really, really cautious nowadays. My mom and I have been living in this apartment complex for almost 10 years. And the first time it happened was back in 2016. And now 9 years later, it's happening again, which is very crazy to even believe. And I know that none of us like to deal with this kind of situation, but when you live in a house, you have no choice. And other than that, things have been going great. Going to school to keep me occupied and hanging out with friends, I'm excited for this year because they weren't a lot of good movies lately for a long time since COVID, but I'm really excited for this year because this year the live action Lilo and Stitch is coming out on May 23rd, I believe, and Superman is coming out in July. And then Freakier Friday is another like spin-off from Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, which I'm really excited about because the first one came out like 20-ish years ago, and I literally grew up watching this movie. It's so iconic, like Mean Girls, Cheaper by a Dozen, like all the iconic movie, like 13 Going 30, that kind of movie. I'm excited about that. It's coming on August 8th, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And like Avatar 3 it's coming out. It's one of the blue people, not the Avatar Last Airbender. And How to Train Your Dragon, etc. And many more movies coming out. I'm really excited about that. But the movie I really want to watch is live action Stitch, Superman, Figure Friday, and Avatar 3, which is coming around December. So it's not still 9 months early. And what else? I am 28 years old. I'll be turning 29 this November. And I just can't believe that I'll be 30 next year. I was like, what? Like, it seriously felt like I just turned 21 not long ago. But, once you hit the middle age, 25 and 26 and so on, you're feeling older. But even though the aging gene, when you try to look older, mature, it doesn't work. Yeah, like when I meet new people, they won't believe me. I'm actually like 28, But yeah, I'm 28, and then 8 more months I'll be 29. And it's kind of insane, like how like now generation I'm meeting people who are born in 2000, like 6 or 2010. Like what? Like my cousin and I, we're 16 years apart. I'm actually 16 years older than her. But yeah. What else? I hope you are doing well. And I'm just hanging in there, being very cautious about the situation in my house. School is doing okay. Life is going okay. At the beginning of this year, my mom and I went to Vegas again, and it was very fun. Cold. Because when we first went back to Vegas, it was back in last year, August, and it was during summertime. It was kind of humid in Nevada, and then 5 months later, and just this year, we went to Vegas again. It's always fun. My mom and I stayed 4 nights in one of my favorite hotels. It's called Fontainebleau. And we went to walk around Las Vegas Boulevard, eat a lot of food, went to see David Copperfield again, and hopefully we're gonna go there again, maybe by this summer or soon. You know, I love Vegas now. Um, before the last time I went there was like when I was like in elementary school, and you know the rules like when you're underage, under 21, you're not allowed to go through the claw machines and then the tables to where people gamble. But just now I'm 28 and I was like, wait a minute, I can go do the claw machines and watch people gamble. And of course, I know it's for real that I will never gamble my whole life. I just like watching people gamble, but I will never gamble myself because it's kind of addiction. But yeah, and I just recently got into Pop Mart. It's like those, you know, those like blind boxes, and I've been trying to get this Labubu for so long. It was all over my For You page. It's still on my For You page on TikTok, and right now I got the Crybaby. Um, is a the duck version of Crybaby. Is so cute. It's on my bag. I got a lot of compliments from people, and now I ordered. You know, I went to a lot of Pop Mart and people stores that sells Labubu, and they're always out of stock, or the employees will not tell me when they're gonna be restocking Labubu. And I said, you know what, I'm not gonna wait. You know, I'm not those kind of people will waste so much money on getting the Labubu that they want. For me, I just want at least one Labubu, so I bought one from eBay with a good price, and this seller has good reviews, so I will show it sometime in my channel. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just talking about random stuff, you know, what's been going on, you know. And this video is becoming almost 13-minute long video of just me rambling. Anyway, that's about it about this update. I hope you guys are doing well and better than me, of course. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.